Hi guys, it's Dave from What's Brewing UK, and we're going to do another version of our sloe gin type drinks, where we're going to, this time, we're going to make raspberry rum. And what we're going to do, I've done some other videos, you can check them because they're done with different berries and flavours, but we've basically got a kiln jar with a sealable lid. We've got 400 grams of raspberries, 250 grams of sugar, and 700 millilitres of the cheapest rum we could get, which happens to be this white rum from the local supermarket. Don't go out and buy the most expensive stuff, because it really doesn't matter, because you're putting sugars in it and flavours in it. It really doesn't matter about what, like how expensive the rum is. It's going to get destroyed by new flavours and stuff. So don't go out and buy the most expensive rum or vodka or brandy or whatever. Always get the cheapest. This is just normal granulated sugar, raspberries, because they had them on the supermarket and they look good, so I got them. And the kiln jars I got from IKEA. I think they were about £2 for a big jar like that. I think it holds 2 litres, but I'm not sure. Might be 1.5 litres actually. I don't think it tells us that. Yeah, I think it's 1.5 litres actually, but you can get them at various sizes, and that one I got at IKEA. So we're going to mix this all together, pour it in the kiln jar, leave it for about 3 months. All of this takes, and then after 3 months it's ready to drink. I'm doing all this for Christmas, so we're going to have some Christmas brews. And what we do is whatever's in the jar we filter, so you don't get any of the lumps, and we filter it back in the bowl, so that won't be that colour anymore. And then we'll leave it for Christmas, so we've got some nice Christmas drinks. I think this was about £8, £8 UK pounds. And that's these measurements I've done for the 700 millilitres. Obviously if you get a bigger bottle then you're going to have to use more, but yeah, I'm sure you can work that out. So here we go, let's get cracking. Right, so the way I'm doing these is they're already, don't know if you can see this, but they're already being, falling to bits really. So rather than agitate them even more, I'm just going to give them a quick stab and then straight in the jar. See what I mean? Just falling to bits. I could probably put them in the jar like this without even stabbing them, but I thought I'd give them a stab, and then because some of them are quite intact, but as soon as you start stabbing them, they start sort of falling to bits anyway. So and they're quite bitter, quite tart, so the sugar that we add will benefit them a good deal. But they were very juicy, so we should see a red drink sort of straight away. Right, come back in a bit when I've done all these. Right guys, so that's my raspberries in. I must admit, out of all the things I've done, berries and stuff, that is the most messiest, because they just fall to bits. However, none of that's going to be in the flavour, hopefully, and some of the colours going to be in the final drink, but the mess is going to be left behind. So right, so time to add the sugar. So remember, this is 400 grams of raspberries, and we're going to add 250 grams of sugar. There we go. Yeah. Once again, looks like a nice little Christmas scene. So you can see it fills about quarter of the way up the jar. And we're going to add our rum now. This is our white rum, 700 millilitres. Whew. Now that. By the way, these are 37.5%. That's going to make a difference, but there you go. And we're going to add it to the jar. So here we go. Now, because the raspberries broke up, I would imagine this is going to go sort of pink quite fast. You can see a bit of pink in the bottom there. So that's our rum in. Again, we're going to keep the bottle because when this is finished doing its magic, about 3 months time, this is all going to get filtered and put back into the bottle. So this bottle's getting kept as is. There we go. And I'm going to fasten the lid on this. Oh, smells absolutely gorgeous, that. Fasten the kiln jar like so. There we are. And we'll give it a shake. There we go. That's all in there. If it wasn't a slush before, it is now. So that's just going to mix all the berries, the rum and the sugar. And again, what you've got to do, you've got to give it a good shake every single day for the first month, and then every month after that give it a good agitate. And as you can see, that's pretty much not going to be a clear liquid. And so we're going to leave that again 3 months time. We're going to get this up and running and have a good taste test. You can see down the bottom we've got the layer of sugar. So obviously every day that you shake this, that sugar is going to get absorbed by the gin. So I'm going to have a lovely nice drink ready for Christmas. So there we go, guys. That's our raspberry, did I say gin before? It's our raspberry rum. And that's going to make a very nice Christmas drink. So there we go, our raspberry rum in the kiln jar, ready for a bit agitation. Cheers, guys. 17s.